An event to help people experiencing homelessness is being held downtown. CP24's Andrew Brennan joining us from the Mattamy Athletic Center with more on Homeless Connect Toronto. Andrew, good morning, good afternoon to you. What can you tell us about this event?
Well, Melissa, we got here a few minutes ago. We're waiting for speeches, but I'm going to get out of the way because you can really, by showing a show and tell, you can see a lot better what's happening here. We are at one of several stations here. This is a station. There's 3 or 4 different salons here, by the way. Some specialize in just giving people fresh cuts. Others are, one of them particularly is just for people that are living rough, a good lice test, making sure that, as much as it's difficult to be, well, difficult doesn't even put that into words, but as much as it can be very, 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 very challenging to live rough and be able to constantly take care of yourself without the means to do so, this is one of those chances where you can make sure, if you need to, that when you go back to the home that you've made, wherever it is, that at least you're doing so as cleanly as possible. We are here. This is, by the way, a little bit more on the fun side, giving people fresh cuts. But as our cameraman Tom swivels around, there's a few different things here. Up on the top floor, there's a dental checkup with dentists and technicians giving people teeth cleaning. They're here. There's clothing that's available. I did see one of the most delightful moments. There's basically just about... Yeah, actually, yes, you can. Sorry, I have just made a new friend. What's your name?
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I cannot complain. I always say can't complain yet. But how did you hear about this?
I heard about it through the drop-in program at Weston and King Neighborhood House.
Okay, so up in Old Weston.
Yes.
So, well, Amanda, thinking a little bit about what you would like to get today. Are you looking for some new shoes? Are you looking to get connected with some people?
We're looking to get clothing and to be able to get like a haircut and stuff for medical purposes, like the massage therapy just over here.
Now, Amanda, we just met. We just became friends.
Yes.
But so I don't know a lot about you, and you don't have to. You can only have to share what you'd like. I just want you to know that. But when you think about all these things that are here, are these things not readily available to you normally?
Yes, they're not. But some of them are, like ID Clinic. You can get at drop-in centers anywhere. But like massage therapy, you rarely get it.
And I know a lot of people, out in TV land may take stuff like that for granted. But these you're not even asking for much just to be able to get things that a lot of people already have.
Yes.
Well, how do you feel being here right now, seeing all of these people that want to help, and then also being on the news right now?
It's really good to have people out there that take care of people that are homeless and that are housed and on the verge of being homeless. So they are doing a really good job in helping everyone they can.
And the last thing I have for you, Amanda, is what would you like to see? This, you can take this wherever you want, whether it's the mayor and the city, whether it's the provincial government, whether it's the federal government building homes. What do you want people out there to know or to do that they're not doing right now?
Help people with more housing that people that are on the streets, get them into housing, and make more housing buildings so that people are safe.
Amanda, it was really nice to meet you. We're gonna shake hands because we're like grown-ups now.
Yes.
It was really nice meeting you. And the line, by the way, for the haircuts is right over there.
Okay.
So you're in the right
sir.
spot. Nice meeting you.
You as well. Have a nice day.
Have a good day. I'm reminded, actually, just very quickly, I know I was talking about the other services over here and doing an anecdote about a lady who wanted more than one pair of shoes. And I'm hoping she got them. But Amanda reminded me of something that the executive director of Homeless Connect said a few minutes ago to me, Melissa, just before we came to air. And I asked her, what should people out there know if they want to do more than what they're doing? And she took it back to the basics. And she said, well, when you see people on the street or living rough or homeless, different categories for overlapping things, she said, if you start with treating them as people first, then that's at least a good start. and then we can start to get on the same page, because you're seeing people for arguably who they are. So as this event continues today, as we get to talk to people like Amanda, and as we hear speeches from the political class upstairs, that's just maybe something for people to sit and maybe ponder on as we continue with the news this afternoon. And we'll send it back inside for now on that thought.
Generous of Amanda to share some of her story with us. Thanks so much for making that connection, Andrew, and for sharing more about what's happening at that event today. We're going to check in with you a little bit later on.